Welcome to Ag Shorts. I'm Kalen. He's Brandon. Today we talk determining good feed. How do you know when you got good hay for cows? We are definitely in the middle of feeding season. It is early December. I'm sure the snow's on the ground, even though we're filming not during early December. You're gonna need feed regardless, especially that time of year. So, how do you determine good feed for hay or whatever it is that you may or may not be feeding your critters?
That is an excellent question. Um, it's like genotype and phenotype in
Yep.
cattle. What you can see may look good, but what's really there might not be so good. So, I'm a real fan and have become the last couple of years, especially of, you look at that grass, you look and see how stemmy it is, if there's leaves still on it, all of the things you would normally look at, reach into that bale, pull some out, and you literally stick your face in it, smell it. Does it smell sweet? Does it smell good? Does it smell moldy? You're looking at all of those things that you can taste, touch, see, um, and really evaluate. But really, if you want to know what your grass is like or what your hay is like, before you ever bring it in, have it sampled, and you can get a just a core sample, get a lab sample done on an analysis, and it'll tell you the proteins, it'll tell you what it's missing as far as minerals or what it's got too much of. Maybe you got some high nitrates that can kill your cattle. I mean, literally, you'll tip them over, they'll die. So you will abort cattle, again with the nitrates. If you don't have high enough of certain really essential vitamins and mineral, your fertility can go down. Your the ability for an animal to be born and survive and thrive can be affected. So those samples are really good ideas when you're buying hay. And so that's kind of what I would call your hay genotype. Look at what that lab sample can tell you and fit that to what you need, and take a look at what effects are really done by not having or having a certain amount of your core vitamins and minerals, and make sure they're there. Or if they're not and you can't get any feed, then you may have to supplement with some lick tubs, for instance, that have that in there, or make sure your mineral is up there. But the vast majority of that is gotten through your roughage and your type of feed that they're actually putting in their gut. And there's all kinds of stuff we've talked about before that you look at for your feed and forage quality. And it's really important to start following that, or to have an idea what you're doing there. So it can make or break you.
All right, 90 seconds. What are you looking for with the horses feed for the winter versus the cows feed for the winter?
Yeah, and we've always fed grass hay if we could on the cows. I like it better, but I'll be honest with you. The last few years we've leaned towards some supplementing with alfalfa, and a little higher protein. We're not supplementing with some cake as much. Good alfalfa, some good feed to help them out, and especially after they've calved, get that milk quantity up there too. But the horses, strictly grass hay, really good grass hay, and same thing you're looking at. You can supplement, but having that good quality grass hay. I don't like feeding horses alfalfa. If I do, you're talking at the most 20-25% alfalfa in your grass hay at the very most. I just don't like feeding a lot of alfalfa to horses, so they do much better on the grass hay.
That's determining good feed and the various types of feed that we'll give to horses or cows, depending on their species.